Step into the light and remember all the faces you'll never see. Everybody lies to each other, turning code into memory. Every single night, unsuspecting, they yearn to be utterly alone, yet connected to something they'll not see. If you talk of love in a century, look for hatred and enmity. No one gives a damn, they're not listening, they're just hoping you'll set them free. More than you could care to discover waits for you in your dreams. If we could rely on the words of a man who follows in heat. Who are you to be here now?
And we're live. We're live. It's Crossword Wordcast. Hello, welcome, David.
Hello, Daniel. Thank you. Yes, welcome yourself.
Yeah, thank you. You're David. I'm Daniel.
That's us, David and Daniel.
It's
Daniel and David.
Yeah, you probably forgot.
Because it's been almost just over 2 months.
It's been 2 months. It's been 2.5 months or something. We've just, some things have been going on.
Yeah, life events.
Life events. But we're really glad to be back. I'm excited. And no Lindsay just yet. Y'all going to have to wait a little longer for that. But she's with us in spirit.
Yeah, and maybe in the chat room at some point, because people can be in the chat room, Daniel.
100%. Yeah, join us in the chats. Join us in the comment threads. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on TikTok. No, just kidding.
Yeah, send us emails. We're at crosspodwordcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, crosspodwordcast@gmail.com.
We'll read your emails on the air. Any comments or questions you have.
Yeah, will we? Every single one?
So far we have.
We did get one.
Oh, we did?
We did.
Never mind. We didn't read that on the air?
No, we didn't, because it was in this off season. But yeah, it was just from a gentleman.
Do you want to read it?
Should I read it? I mean, it was just asking when
go.
we were coming back.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to the mailbag. We should acknowledge this gentleman who emailed us and say thank you, but by name. I think.
Let's do it. Let's name drop. Let me just.
When people do email us, you should also say we'll assume what your name is. You'll probably tell us what your name is, but tell us where you are emailing from too, so we have a sense of place.
Yeah, where you're hailing from, you could say.
Yes.
Yeah, where you? Okay, so this one was from Barry. I'm just gonna say his first name.
Okay, yeah, Barry.
Barry, and he says, Daniel. Oh wait, hold on. He said, "I'm ready for my first live show. Is there a schedule for us? Thanks, Barry." And then I replied out and said, "Hey, we're having some delays from life and such, but we'll get back as soon as we're and announce our live show." And we announced it half an hour ago. Decided to make it happen. And then later he said, "What an honor to get a personal response from you guys. Family, life, and situations are definitely number one. Your anesthesia consult Barry from Alabama.
Okay. Well, Barry from Alabama, thanks for the email. Thanks for checking in. Our schedule, I guess it's hard to predict it for sure these days, I suppose, but we've been talking about doing first and third Thursdays, and today is not one of those.
No, this
days,
is a called an audible kind of, and did a fifth Thursday.
Right, and then so that does throw a wrench into what we are doing next week, probably too, right? Are we going to do 2 in a row?
Maybe. We'll see. I think, let's just get through tonight.
That's a great point. Let's get through tonight. Can we talk about what we do? What like the segments?
Yeah, we solve the New York Times crossword puzzle. Usually New York Times. I'm feeling today's puzzle. I think that'll be a good way to go.
Yep. Today it's Thursday, March 31st, 2022.
2022.
We solved the puzzle. If we didn't know any of the words that come up in the clues or the answers, we look those up in our etymological pass. That's segment number 2, and then we conclude with our final
our art
piece,
section.
the art section. Yeah, the last piece of the podcast. The art section is where we share segments, pieces of art that we've been consuming lately, and since it's been such a long time, we might have a big.
Might have a
quick
big old
call,
art section.
We're going to rattle off a few. That'll be after we solve and after we look up words. Sometimes we have some business before we solve, though. Daniel, anything we should shout out our host here.
Oh, producer Sam Garfield at Salton Studios.
Yes,
that's right. Yeah, doing us proud with a little bit of sweet background dig. And Sam, thanks for being with us once again.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do our buzz buys?
Oh, this is a little bit of business before we do the puzzle. A buzz buy. I actually don't even have a glass of water to be proud of. Yeah, I'm empty-handed.
Yeah. Well, I'm also a different buzz this week. I'm having a cup of tea.
Oolong.
Nope.
Is it Earl Grey cold?
No. Are you going to go through is there Earl Grey hot? No, this is Good Earth's sweet and spicy.
Ooh.
This is a I'll just read it on the back here. It says spicy cinnamon and bursts of sweet orange playfully mingle with lemongrass, peppermint, anise seed, and ginger.
That sounds to me like you're trying to soothe a sore throat or a sore tummy.
It's just a really nice it's just a nice tea. It's like got everything. It's sweet and spicy. I love that. I love all.
And you can kind of drink. You can drink it in the evening because it doesn't have caffeine.
It is black tea. It does have some.
Oh,
caffeine.
Excuse me. You didn't point that out.
Sorry.
Then never mind. Throw.
I'm drinking it in the evening though.
Yeah.
But I'll drink a cup of coffee at night sometimes.
Oh, yeah, and that's an incredibly brave thing for you to do to confront your sleep that way. And so
to tell you
applaud.
About it, the master of sleep is
I don't know if that's my title.
Well, it's certainly how I think of you. So
thanks. That's nice of you, Daniel. I appreciate that. I mean, it's good to have a reputation for something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's that. Any other housekeeping that we want to do?
Sometimes we talk about something that we watched.
Oh my gosh!
A recommendation, our return and report segment. But it's been such a long time, and it's likely that we're going to go through so much time spending going over our several art section segments. But what you're doing is going to the podcast app and looking at the text that's embedded in the podcast app here. Because if you subscribe to the podcast, you get this little blurb that lists what we shared in the arts section.
Yeah. Well, so the first, the thing that you shared was this IMDb show, this show, The Bureau.
Yeah.
Haven't watched it, so can't comment.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I shared that the Man Kitten Suite is now out and streaming on all the major platforms.
I think you got to listen from me.
Terrific.
So that's my return and report.
Okay. Gotta listen.
What is that? That's like what, an 18th of a cent or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any money from any of those platforms yet, so
Okay.
we'll just keep on with that. But great. We'll check back in on that another time. And
Okay.
but yeah, let's jump in. Let's give ourselves 1 hour
Yeah. Let's do it.
to solve this puzzle. January, or excuse me, March.
Usually, they get harder from Monday to Friday to Saturday,
Mm, mm,
and usually Thursdays are very tricky, but we tend to solve them. Daniel,
mm.
do we not?
We tend to,
Yes.
and I intend to
So this
tonight.
constructor tonight is named. It went off screen.
Oh, so here it is. Jamie. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Yeah, Oliver
Oliver
R-
Reader.
Raider
Raider.
Raider Raider Raider. Oh,
R
it's
O
one of those
E D E R.
ROEs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Raider
Schrader. Raider, maybe then.
Raider. Okay,
I don't know.
Oliver
I'll see.
Raider, and we'll see what he has in store for us today.
Yeah. Yep. So let's do it here. Jumping right in. And looks like a pretty standard puzzle, David. You see any fun kind of, none of them are huge.
It has that non-ant nine kind of
Yeah,
division.
nine sections and
Mhm.
three by three. Yeah,
Little zigzags. So
yeah.
stepping down, but nothing unusual to talk about as far as the grid. I don't think. There are some long answers at 20 across, maybe, and 62 across, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't. So there's not really a middle one. It's not like there's not an answer that's dead center, is there? Because that would
No,
be like
no.
43 across, but that's off centered.
But
So
none of them go all the way across the 15.
Squares. Some of them look like they're 9 or
no, none of them
10
do.
long.
Maybe 35 down ends up being a key. Let's
Of
just
course,
start with
those long ones are where sometimes there's a thematic answer
connection. Yeah, yeah,
that can be connected with a theme in the
yeah.
puzzle. So let's just jump in at the very beginning, one across, right?
One across, great. 4 letters. The clue
The
is
clue is beat in chess,
uh, a beat in chess is like a
mate.
yeah. There you go.
Okay.
So one down, M blank 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 blank.
That clue is now colon SP period, which is
So
Spanish for short. So
abbreviated. So
I think we
now,
might not be right about one across. Beat
yeah,
in
because you
chess.
think it's ahora.
Probably, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what other beat in chess could you have?
Beat. Is there beat? Is there any way you could there's no question mark at the end of the clue which would suggest a
Mm-mm.
pun of some kind,
No.
right? So
Well, let's see if ahora is right with 14 across.
okay.
H blank blank blank.
That clue, frost. Whore.
Oh yeah, HOAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
that's
layer
right.
of ice.
That's right. Like Jack Frost nipping at your nose
Yeah.
on your windows.
Yeah.
Hoarfrost.
Okay.
Is that a word we should look up later and just in our etymological
Probably
past
in our
maybe?
EP,
Okay.
yeah.
So Aurora one down is feeling pretty
Looking
good.
good. Yeah.
17 across. Oh, blank blank blank.
Boot.
Oh, boot.
Boot. That
Like
could be
the-
like
The
kick
verb
off.
to kick out.
Kick out.
Yeah.
It could also be boot the thing you wear.
It could be boot the thing you wear, but with
Could
an
be
O.
a trunk of a car
Oh,
in Britain.
British talk. Yeah, so
Yeah.
the answer would have to also be in British talk, right?
Props.
Well, nothing's coming to mind for me.
No,
What about
no.
23 across, you think? Or what else?
Oust. Does that fit?
Oust. Oh, that's good. Boot. That's perfect,
Yeah.
Daniel. Look, and it works so well with 2 down. It's blank OU blank blank.
Yeah, that clue talks up.
Touts.
Touts. I like that. So 3 down is blank AS blank blank.
That clue, some bridge positions.
Um,
That's like the game
the
bridge.
game bridge. I guess it could otherwise be what, like bridges, like you have your drawbridges and bridges that move.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of positions are those in? Like
Yeah,
like
I don't know but with
spans?
our and touts are looking strange in the 4th letter down because
Oh dear, because 20
R
across RT,
T.
not good.
followed by 7 blanks, but it's a long one. Maybe it's some kind of clue.
Okay,
The clue:
yeah, go ahead.
educator in a smock.
Oof.
Like a
It's like a nun or something.
Is it? Yeah, you like at a Catholic school, or could the smock be like a doctor's
Oh,
smock, like a
smock.
um?
Hmm.
mm, mm. Okay.
Doesn't come to mind. What about 23? Let's kind of touch the last letter of aura with A-S blank 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 23 across.
Yeah, 23 across. The clue there. Thumbs up. Couple ups in a row there. Up,
thumbs
up.
up. Hmm.
Up and away. Thumbs up. Approval.
Approve.
Approve.
Thumbs up.
That doesn't fit.
Thumbs up. Is it a noun or like a verb?
And well, we have another
Thumbs up.
RT right here, which is kind of
Ooh, lots of
interesting
RT.
and wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Blank RT, blank, 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 blank for 4 down. And that clue.
Leader of the house band on The Muppet Show.
Uh,
Now, is that not Kermit?
no, he's not the band
The
leader.
Muppet Show. Okay, leader of the house band.
It's
Well, I
like
have no idea.
Animal plays the drums and Mr. Toad or Mr. something
Okay,
maybe.
so Mr. something. So one across beat in chess, AT blank M, maybe, right?
Yeah. At Adam. I don't know about that. Well,
okay, Joe, we have a contribution from the chat room here, I have to say. Joe Trevino here.
Hey, Joe.
He says Dr. Teeth.
Oh, okay, that sounds
Past
right.
guest, past and future guest, Joe. Hey, good to have you on, Dr. Teeth. I don't know, I didn't know that. Good to know. He's helped us with one across now. It's AT blank D.
Beat in chess.
Yeah, beat in chess.
Beat, and that could be the past tense. Aced, maybe.
Aced. Okay.
Is that it?
Okay. But now, okay. So now,
talks up.
Hey, Joe. It's good to have you here. So, talks up for 2 down. Now we have, if it's aced, we have COU blank blank, which we didn't like touts anyway because that had RT. But Dr. Teeth was okay for 4 down. With RT was okay in Dr. Teeth, of course, but not so much in just 20 across. We don't like it.
Well, so let's go back to 3 now because it's some bridge positions. EAS blank blank. Probably going to end with an S.
Easts.
Easts. Eases.
It could be.
How about 23 across the thumbs up?
Yeah, that's thumbs up.
Give it the thumbs. Give it a thumbs up.
I don't assess.
Kind of assessing. But
assent. Assent, right?
Assent.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's great.
Okay, now we have 2 and 3 down are both plurals, so that makes sense with that. What works with talks up and some bridge positions. So we saw 20 across. We don't know educator in a smock, but now it's R blank blank E followed by 5 blanks.
Yeah. Well, how about 26 across? T blank blank blank.
That clue, bit of letter-shaped hardware.
Like a T top?
T-top or a T-bar?
T-bar, maybe.
Or a T... Yeah, we could do it 21 down and see if that confirms. Blank NB followed by 7 blanks.
The clue there, reader's jotting, for example.
Reader's jotting, for example.
Like
is an example of
like note taking.
Yeah.
Or
all I see is the word inbox right there, like blank NB.
Yeah. How about 5 down?
Reader's jottings are an example. I mean, people tend to call that marginalia, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Does that fit? I mean, it doesn't.
No.
MAR.
Does it? Marginalia. Oh, it does fit, but does it fit with assent, which I feel pretty good on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like taking out assent. Let's move elsewhere.
Okay. How about 27 down? If
R
is right.
Yeah, R blank 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 for 27 down.
Title derived from Caesar. Oh, that's probably Czar or yeah. So either.
So T, but Czar spelled two ways, which is tricky for puzzles. So it's either TS or CZ.
Yes. Okay, well, how about we'll just keep going where we
Where we
got
know
it.
that the R in czar is right. Can we do
Yeah.
43 across R blank 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 blank?
Get into trouble in a way.
In a way.
Um, rile, raise.
Tough. What about 38 across there?
Okay. Blank blank a blank blank. Bluish hues. Bluish hues. You got your aquas,
Aqua for sure.
but that doesn't
Teal?
fit. Yeah.
That's more of a green. Is that a greenish blue?
Yeah. Bluish hues. Teals.
Teals. Well, we know that 39 down is going to be an S, right? I mean, this is we're
probably.
really
Yeah,
disconnected from what we've
trying to patch it
constructed.
together.
Yeah. Oh, getting a.
Oh no! Oh shoot, Sam, we got busted with somebody tried to Zoom bomb call me. Or I was getting a call on my phone call, so got it. Okay.
Yeah. We hate to interrupt this program to
How's
resolve these
that?
technical
Hopefully
difficulties.
it's all good and back to normal now. Okay, cool. All right. Well, 39 down. If the S is right, S blank blank blank.
That clue is dot on a subway map.
That's a stop
That's a stop for sure.
for sure.
Do you want to revisit 43 across now that we have a T?
R blank T blank blank.
You get into trouble in a way.
Rat on. Get into trouble. You can get someone into trouble in a way by ratting on them.
Someone in. Okay. In a way, 50.
Yeah.
Okay, 52
Okay.
across maybe.
Yeah. P blank blank blank.
That clue: youngest player to score in the FIFA World Cup, age 17.
I don't know.
Pele. I don't know about. I don't know how old he was, but
that fits.
It's the only name I could think of that fits. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. I think one of the few soccer players' names I could name. 44 down. O blank E, followed by 5 blanks.
That clue: scan options for the claustrophobic.
Scan options. Open.
Open door. Scan.
Yeah, like at the airport or something. Like if you're claustrophobic and you don't want to go into one of those things, you could get like
open
or like wands. You know, like they can do like a wanding or whatever.
Well, open seems right. Like it's
so?
the opposite of it. You know, it's an enclosure that was that would be a problem for someone with claustrophobia, right? So let's do 48 across with the thought that it's blank OP followed by 5 blanks.
And the clue is kind of zone in a city.
Huh.
No parking.
No parking zone. I don't know. No something. No something. No.
Yeah.
No zone. But it could also just be it could be something totally something else. What about 35 down?
35 down is blank blank a blank. Gusto.
Gusto.
Elan, maybe.
Ooh, it's fun.
Yeah,
so Teals
is
okay.
looking all right. Czar's looking good.
Czar, or it could be a Z still. Should we do 32 across and figure out and put a nail in this Czar spelling?
Yeah. 32 across blank 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 H blank blank SE or CE.
The clue.
Sorry,
Z
or Z
or SE. Yeah, the clue is thoroughbred. For example,
something horse, probably.
Yes.
So, old horse.
Old horse.
I don't know about that.
Well, this is good. I think it's a type of horse. We'll figure that out. What about 5 down? Yeah, blank 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 T blank RE.
Low budget feature. Store. Low budget feature. Like a movie, like a low budget feature film.
I don't know if like flat tire. Like or
Low budget.
low budget.
Yeah.
Low budget. There's a lot. Yeah, that's a good. It's
Beautiful
vague.
artist.
What about 26 across? We know that it's a T at the end. The czar is spelled TS now.
Yeah.
What's blank? It's T blank blank T for 26 across.
Yeah, and that's the bit of letter-shaped hardware. A T.
Like a T nut.
Is that a thing? A T nut?
I think if you go to like a tunt. Yeah, a T nut.
A T nut.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a peanut, but a T instead of a P.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so the discount thing now is like blank 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 TURE.
Yeah.
Low budget feature.
Hmm.
Did we already see 21 down? Reader's jotting. Annotation.
Annotation. That's great.
Okay, so T-Nut looks good, David.
Oh, good. Now we can kind of we feel good about that. We could spread out to 41 across, maybe.
Blank 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 A.
The clue: A Promised Land, author 2020.
Nothing. I got nothing. Haven't heard of it.
Seems like it. Oh, it's Obama,
Oh,
but not the one.
not that one.
Not the one.
Not the
that
one
you
you're
might
thinking,
be thinking of. The
Yeah.
other one, I
Yeah.
think, is the one.
But it might be the one you're thinking of. I don't know.
I don't know which one you're thinking of either,
Yeah.
Daniel.
But
How
probably,
could I?
yeah. How could you? Not a lot of Obamas out there, though. We got
No.
basically two
Limited supply.
Obamas that are writing books.
That are writing books
Yeah.
with that qualification.
For
You're
now.
right about that. Yeah, for now.
Okay,
Where to? 32 down?
sure. Blank blank O blank blank.
That clue is underway.
Underway. Going. Happening. Underway.
Okay. 33 down. Blank blank B blank blank.
Some salads. Some salads. Like
Cobb's?
oh yeah, for sure. I love a good Cobb salad.
What's in a Cobb salad? Does it have eggs? Like
yeah,
hard-boiled egg?
hard-boiled egg,
Ham?
ham,
Iceberg lettuce?
tomatoes, probably iceberg lettuce.
Is there a dressing?
I think you can do different dressings, so I think your common ones are like your blue cheeses. Oh, and blue cheese. In fact, maybe just chunks of blue cheese. Yeah.
So Timberthrax in the chat room says some salads once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Okay.
I think I just got.
You just got Thrax rolled.
What's the name of that band? All-Star.
Chumbawamba.
Hey, now you're an All-Star, but
Yeah,
I
isn't
don't-
that Chumbawamba?
okay.
All right, let's not-
I've had a kind of an idea form here with 32 across.
Okay, racehorse.
Thoroughbred, yeah. Smash Mouth, yeah. I got Smash Mouth
That's it.
bald. Rolled.
Yeah, roll.
The clue was thoroughbred, and I think it's a racehorse, but obviously racehorse doesn't quite fit. So
Think like that, like a little Rebus with the
Mhm.
RA.
RA is going to be built into one square, all by squeezed in, and the app is very handy to make that happen. You just type the Rebus button.
Yeah.
Now we have for 32 down. We have new letters. We have RA blank O blank blank.
underway. Oh, Joe Trevino chimes in
Yeah,
37
for 37 across.
We haven't seen Blanco Blank.
That
Blank
is
of
blank
War.
of war fog. Nice.
Paga War. Well, so not a lot of confidence instilled in the underway.
Yeah.
RAFO blank blank underway.
A foot. It's a foot, right? Maybe
Oh,
the
okay.
R is just
So
removed.
maybe it's just ace horse.
Yeah.
Because it's racehorse, but then thoroughbred, for example, is an ace horse. Because it's great. Because it's the best. Because thoroughbreds are the best.
So okay.
So it's just a little play of dropping R's, maybe, or dropping
Yeah.
first letters. Okay. Well,
Okay. Well, we do have an R up on 20 across. So,
yeah, but who knows if it's 20 across? I mean, the corresponding one to 32 across is 48 across,
yeah.
maybe.
Well,
Kind of zone in a city. No something. No
Yeah.
parking.
Let's do a foot. Let's put a foot in, and then we can build away 46, or we can do 34 down.
Sure. EGA blank blank.
That clue is French equivalent, and equivalent is in quotes.
Yeah. It's like egality or
yeah.
something.
Egalite, equivalent. Egal, something like
Egalitarian
that.
like, probably comes from equality in some way, right?
So
equivalent, egal.
Yeah, EGALE, you think?
Let's just kind of do the corresponding. See, we could do
46 across is OB blank blank T blank.
Some drinking vessels. Obla.
Goblets, right? It's goblets.
Oblets. So that's interesting.
Well, maybe is it supposed to have? Are we supposed to put? Okay, that is interesting. Okay, down to 50 across, right? TS blank blank I blank blank.
Yeah, a 1948 literature Nobelist.
T.S. Eliot.
Yeah, that does work, and there's no missing letters there.
Right. Okay, so then 42 down.
42 down is MEL blank 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 blank.
And then Joe Trevino, hold on, has a contribution here. The clue there was dissolve, but he said here we know that P is supposed to be there. P.
Which P are we talking about?
Oh, the P from 44 down. Right. No, we don't know that. Or for 48 across, we think that word is going to be open. We could vet that out, right? Let's look at 50. 50. We can. Well,
let's get to it when we get to it. We got a lot more to build on. Like
we're doing well with. We're doing well. Oh, true clue opportunity. Yeah, for 47 down. Should we do that?
Down. Let's do it. SO blank. So if you first time listener or watcher, true clue game is when there's only one box that is empty in a clue. In an answer. We don't look at the clue. We try to think of our own clues based on an answer that we think it could be based on the only missing letter. So SO blank.
SO blank. Yeah.
It could be blank
story.
Sob.
Yeah.
Story. This is funny because I was going to say a real a-hole abbreviated or something like that.
SOB. Nice.
But I'm probably not right. So I should probably do something like drunkard.
Sot.
Yeah. But the truest clue is
kind of milk or sauce.
Oh, that's a soy.
Soy. Didn't see that coming.
So 53 cross blank O-Y blank blank.
The clue, 2-word tribute.
2-word tribute. Loyal. 2-word tribute.
That's tough. 2-word tribute. Okay, so then let's return to 42 down. That the clue was dissolve, and it's MEL followed by 5 blanks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
That clue dissolve. Yeah. Melt into or melt away.
Yeah, melt. Yes. Okay.
Let's do 59 across and see if it's like an A for away at the end there. Blank 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 N, and it could
clue
be
profession in an O'Neill title. Yeah, it's an Iceman.
Oh, the Iceman cometh. Oh, but we've only got the CEMAN. Okay, so melt away. Then I'm gonna put that in.
Right.
See if that works. Yeah. Let's confirm that with like 64 across blank 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 W.
The clue declare.
Avow.
Yeah.
Okay. 67 across blank 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 A.
Award-winning ward, and W is capitalized in ward.
It's not like Sela or something. Ward is like a writer.
I'll trust you to know that. Should we do the true clue game now with these?
Well, no, I'm not so confident in that. So maybe
what about 70 across blank 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 Y?
Yeah. Geekish.
That's like nerdy.
Or dopey.
Okay, let's do. No, we don't know, so let's do 56 down. 59 down. Excuse me.
CA blank blank.
The clue: tried something.
Case, like you can try a case.
Oh,
Could that be
Case
it?
like the case is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tried something.
60 down, EV blank blank.
The clue, at any time,
Ever.
ever. Sure.
Okay, so Sela's looking good. So I'm just going to put that in there, and then
Yeah.
we can true clue 61 down.
And 70 across at the same time.
Well, we already saw 70 across.
Oh, yeah. I that's right, we did.
Yeah.
And okay. Then
So now we know what it is.
now we know what it's going to be for 61 down. It's going to be mold.
Yeah, but we could clue it still.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What, do you have any ideas?
Something you don't want to find in your house inspection, in your house appraisal.
Mold.
Yeah, mold.
Yeah.
Could be that, something like that.
Something I was going to say something you don't want to find in your cheese.
Oh yeah, mold. Okay, well let's see what the true clue is.
The blue part of blue cheese.
Hey, you did say cheese, but I did say
cheese.
blue cheese earlier for Cobb salads.
You did say that. So you should get a point.
Yeah, we'll each get a point.
So okay, on we go to where.
So what? So I don't understand though. Like we're missing this in these little nonents or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Ace Horse is missing an R.
Yeah, I bet it
Oblets
spells
is-
something all the way down. So it's R. Geez. Oh, we have David Linford here in the thread. Let's look at 60.
Oh, nice. Is that Uncle David?
60 down. Yeah, that's Uncle David, past and future guest. Uncle
Yeah.
David.
Perfect.
He's saying 60 down. Where and so let's go to that.
Ever.
Where is
We
it?
already filled that one.
Ever.
He's
Oh, we
just
did.
a little late. That's okay.
Okay. Well, where should we go now?
Toy blank blank to 53 across. TOY blank blank.
Right. Okay.
Two-word
Two-word tribute, and that's to you.
To you.
To you.
Okay. So 51 down.
Sure.
TO
T-O blank 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 blank.
so far. To now. To so far.
So far.
To
Nothing comes to
Okay.
mind. What? 54 down now.
Yeah.
You blank 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 blank.
densely packed in a way.
Oh.
Up something. Okay, how about 22 down? Oh, wait. We just found it.
Have a good flight.
Yeah, by David. Not you, David, the other David. 22 down is 5 letters, then N blank L blank blank.
Aha, a themed clue here.
Yeah.
Reader's jottings or a hint to this puzzle's theme. Oh my
So
gosh.
margin, here's your
Here's my marginalia.
marginalia, David.
That feels good.
And marginalia is stuff that's off to the side of the
Yeah.
of the main writing, and we're missing stuff that's off to the side.
Oh, the letters that are on the side mixed to spell out marginalia.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying that stuff that's in the margins is the
Yeah.
stuff that we are missing in this puzzle.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I don't know if the stuff that we're missing is necessarily going to spell it out, although we do have A.
And
if
R
yeah.
and G.
So
and
if 20,
I.
20
Okay.
across, educator in a smock.
Right.
Could it be another doctor? No. Could it be a
Yeah.
Could it be a
Well, so if you're thinking there's a letter in front of that, I wonder which.
Because it does seem like margin starts to get spelled out if we put an M there and then an A at 28 across, and then you have the R of racehorse, the G of goblets.
The goblets. That's such a. We don't know which ones are going to be the ones that go off the edge for sure.
But then kind of zone in a city could it start with an I? Or I guess no, the thing that would be missing is going to be no park in. And
and
so
then the G is at the end. I
Hmm.
think we just hit the halfway down. Okay, Joe Trevino says for 57 down.
57 down is 5 letters, and the clue animals depicted on the Ishtar Gate. And Joe says it's lions. Ishtar Gate featured in the movie Eternals, famous Babylon architecture.
Featured in the movie Eternals.
Yeah, probably
Says
not
Joe.
featured in the movie Ishtar, even though it's called that.
The
Okay.
I recently saw the movie Ishtar. It's an unusual.
It's
has
a
some-
weird film. Yeah.
You've seen it. It made
I
me.
have
It,
se-
it made me think about you a little bit, Daniel.
Oh, did it?
yeah,
That's funny. I
in a
haven't
good-
seen
in
it
a
in a
good way.
long time. That was like a one of those like cult really fringy ones that I somehow saw in high school. I don't
Funny.
know. Yeah.
It's
one of my friend's older
famously
brothers, yeah.
famously expensive and
And
bomb,
big flop.
and it well, we don't need to talk much more about it. But
Wow.
yeah, Ishtar Gate. Yeah, that actually is in. I might be wrong, but I think that's in Germany, right? And in Berlin, part of it is in.
Oh, like in a museum where it
yeah,
belongs?
in the Pergamon Museum.
Okay. Well, let's continue on.
Let's
55 across, blank I, blank, blank, L, blank.
that clue bottle topper.
Uh,
Bottle topper.
like a cap, a bottle topper.
Yeah, a cork, a cap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well,
Okay.
we think it's an N though, didn't we think? Because no parking is kind of confirming the N.
Yeah.
Open something. So N-I blank blank L blank for bottle topper.
Oh, like a nipple?
Yes, a baby
Yeah.
bottle. I should have known.
David
Yeah.
should have known.
Totally.
You know about that.
Well, we're looking good in the bottom right hand corner. Should we
Yeah.
finish that out? REP blank 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 for 49 down.
Put on sale, say. Reprice.
Reprice. Yeah, with a cheaper price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
and
on
then,
sale, say.
Yeah, 66 across now.
I blank O blank.
The clue mid-range club.
An iron.
Yeah.
Like
That's
in-
for golf.
Yeah, that's a
Sure.
golf reference.
Yeah, well, I know all about golf references.
Oh yeah.
So what now? 69 across. C blank N blank.
Pretty please.
Can
I?
Yeah.
Get ready for that, David.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
Not
That's
really. She
that's
just
after
sits in her room and plays
the bauble.
Minecraft. No, I don't know. She's reading. She does a lot of reading these days.
That's
She's
good.
not asking permission to do anything except take her dinner up to her room.
On to what? 72 across.
Yeah. E blank S blank.
That clue. Big name in printers.
Oh, that's your
Here's
Epso.
Epson, of
Mm.
course, because the N is off in the margins.
Yeah, marginalia.
Marginalia.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so where to?
There's too many G's though, because there's a goblet and there's
Yeah, no parking.
yeah.
Maybe they're all the same, like Ace Horse. Maybe
yeah.
maybe 36 across ends with that R that's also missing.
Okay, that's curious. Let's see that clue there. Blank G blank 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 blank.
FedEx Cup organizer.
What is that?
I don't know. Like a race, the FedEx Cup, an organizer.
PGA Tour, and it's like
PGA,
TOU
and
blank.
it's missing the R. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't quite get what the connection is of having it missing off of both ends.
Yeah.
Or maybe because they're not doing on every single clue, just some.
Okay,
Well, 29 down.
Yeah, blank T blank blank K.
Most of a sugar cane stock.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, now 30 down. Blank O blank blank I.
Marissa of In the Bedroom.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, indeed.
The great a true clue game opportunity here for 45 across.
CE blank. It could be the blank letter among ex-Mormon communities.
It's the CES letter.
Yeah, there you go.
Fun. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a deep,
that's
narrow cut.
Oh yeah.
CESletter.com.
Yep.
It could be animation collector's item.
Cell
Yes.
could be that. But the truest clue is grassy expanse.
Well,
What is that? like a glen or
It's like a
like a
Lee. Oh, it's like
uh is yeah okay, so is it it's a Lee, you're right, LEA,
and now
meaning that
29 down is stalk, STALK. Like that's how
oh
you
duh.
spell the. It's like a homophone,
Yeah,
but it's spelled so different. Okay, we'll have to look that up.
stalk
We
and
have to. It's
stalk.
fun to. I think it's fun to sometimes look up etymologies of things that are like the same word but different, that, like sound
Different
the same.
sounds and see
They're
yeah,
totally
yeah.
different things.
Okay, 31 down, blank U blank AN.
That clue is writer Sontag.
Suzanne Sontag.
That's great. Okay.
Well, we have um just one letter missing from 40 across.
Yeah, 40 across
I
is I
blank.
blank AMS, and it's
Yeah.
like I'm not. I'm not sure what it could be.
Me neither. Let's just look.
Yeah.
Okay, the true clue is David. Muslim leaders.
Oh, imams. I should have
Yeah.
said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shame on me.
Shame on you, David.
So hold on for a second here. 62 across is being commented upon. We're reading the answer, the clue here, but the answer is in the comments. So it looks like this: blank 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 AR blank I blank, and the clue.
What should be made by filling a glass with gin, then waving it in the general direction of Italy, per Noel Coward. Well, that's a dry martini, I guess.
What should be made by filling a glass with gin, then waving it in the general direction of Italy, a dry martini.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand that?
I guess that seems like a joke Noel Coward would make.
Oh yeah,
Or
he's
something.
so much that way.
He's
In
a
the
witty,
way he
yeah,
makes his jokes. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, now
mhm.
on to what 63 down, or do you want to revisit 44 down? Open M blank blank blank.
Yeah, that's the scan options for the claustrophobic.
Open mask. Open scan.
Yeah.
What
How
about
about
51 down, or what were you thinking?
well, we've seen 51 and 54 already. Let's see
Okay, so
63.
yeah,
Why?
Y blank blank blank.
About 0.914 meters. A yard?
That's a yard.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that. Now what? 65 across is what we're doing. It's blank 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 A blank.
Kid lit character with a green suit and gold crown.
Kid lit green suit.
What is kid lit? Kid literature,
Yeah.
children's literature.
Yeah, that's
green
right.
suit and
Green
a gold
suit.
crown.
Gold crown, and this is in the middle of the puzzle, so none of the letters are going to bleed off into the edges.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know, right? I don't
Yeah,
know.
we don't know.
68 across is blank 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 R blank.
Chess is to check, as go is to blank. So that go is that game with the white and black pieces, right? You flip them
Right.
over and they're white on one side, black on the other.
Uh,
So how do you win that, or how do you threaten somebody in that?
I don't know. I
No,
don't know what
no,
the
no,
word
go.
is. I don't know go, so I can't say.
That's a no-go. 71 across, blank, 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 D blank.
That clue is fixes. Men's.
Men's, I like that.
Could be
Yeah.
right there.
65 down, blank, blank, M.
The clue, pow.
Wham.
Wham.
Although that usually is an
W-A-M.
H, doesn't it?
Usually there's an H.
But in this sort of like Batman and Robin pow,
Oh, in
wham.
the Batman,
Or maybe it's
for sure, you're right.
bam, instead of pow.
Well, let's. Oof, we looked already at the other acrosses, but we could reconsider with these new letters here. So we have B blank blank A blank.
Kidlit character with a green suit and gold crown. Arnold or something?
Yeah,
Is it
that's what
Timberthrax?
Timberthrax said in the chat.
Doesn't fit.
But
68 across, A blank blank R blank. Chess is to check, as go is to. Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah, no. Let's come back.
54 down, perhaps. Well, we could revisit.
You are blank blank N.
Densely packed in a way. That's urban.
Like a city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's Babar.
Babar. You know that?
He's an elephant. Babar, the elephant
Oh.
with a green suit and gold crown. I don't remember that, but I bet that's right.
If you say so, though, David.
Oh, but that's not good though. I don't think that's right. Look at open. Look at 44 down. It's all jumbled up. We could.
Yeah.
Should we revisit 51 down?
Yeah, let's do 51 down. TOD blank blank E.
That clue so far to date. So
yeah.
Babar is looking okay. Atari, is that the word? Maybe that's how they got the word.
The
name
word
of the video
Atari.
game
It
company.
could be.
Atari, Daniel.
Yeah. Open.
Open MRIs. It is Babar.
Oh, yeah. For not a scan at a airport, but a scan in a hospital.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
One
so
of
Babar
those
it is.
Scans.
Cool.
So
Well, we're pretty far along here.
We've got the bottom half, kind of most of the left side as well. But we still need to round out whatever's going on up here on the top left hand side.
Yeah.
Should we do 25 down and kind of build up and
Yeah,
solve
let's
it that
do
way?
it. Blank blank P.
The clue: fancy pants.
Fancy pants.
Blank blank P. That's like pep, fancy pants. Like that's a nickname for someone who's right. That's fancy pants is
Yeah, like a dandy, like a fancy pants.
like fop,
Oh, like a fop.
like a
Well
Hugh
done.
Grant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Now,
want
we
fop.
haven't looked
I'm a
at
Dapper
20
Dan man.
28 across, have we? Oh,
Yeah.
I keep bumping my microphone. Excuse me.
Blank OR blank STS.
The clue: Rangers domain.
And that's Rangers plural, not a
Yes.
Rangers, but the Rangers'
Yes, it's hard to
domain.
pronounce that all the way.
No,
it's
without knowing,
so
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
You have to kind of explain it. But
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
Forests. Nice.
Forest Rangers.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's their domain. Masters of it.
Yeah.
10 down, 5 blanks, then EAM.
That clue: side that usually has the most supporters.
That's your home team.
Home team. Okay.
Yeah. 22 across. ME blank blank blank.
That clue: figure seen on Athena's shield.
A figure seen on Athena's
It's
shield.
Medusa. Yeah.
Medu.
And it just bleeds
missing
off
an
the
A.
edge.
So then 20 is going to also be missing an A.
An A. Educator in a smock.
Art teacher.
Oh, that's it. Good
Okay.
stuff, Daniel. And it was RT, and it was East's the answer to the bridge positions. I think that's a part of the game.
We'll have to
there's
look that up,
Northwest,
yeah.
East. Yeah. 24 across, you're looking at blank blank FAT.
Yeah. Skim
and-
was a clue, and I just
and
went and
no
filled
fat.
it in.
Okay.
No fat.
Then nice. Then we have what? We have 18 across. Let's move over to 18 across. It looks like Joe in the chat thread has something for us. So the clue was 5 blanks.
Sorna y Nublar and Jurassic Park. But it's not going to be Isles. It's got to be like Islas.
Yeah,
Right?
it's true because it's the word en is in Spanish.
Yeah, it's all in
That's
Spanish.
so weird. They would.
Yeah.
Yeah, Islas. Okay. So
yeah. They do call them that. They call them like Isla Nubar and
yeah,
Isla
right.
Sornas.
Okay, good call. Okay, so now what? 6 down is what we're looking at. Blank blank sh.
Like decisions made on a dare, typically.
Rash.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
7 down. Blank blank len.
Stormy weather composer. Blank blank len.
Stormy weather.
And
Yeah,
it could also it could be part into the margins. This could be. We haven't seen many go up. have we?
No, I feel like we would
Actually,
have seen them from the bottom if we were gonna see them on the top at all. So I don't think.
Okay,
we
that's
will.
fair. Okay, so then 8 down. Then blank blank AROF.
Learn secondhand.
Hear of.
Hear of, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, 9 down. Blank blank S.
The clue: either end of a school bus.
S.
S.
The letter.
The
ESS.
letter S. Islas. Joe. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Okay. 5 across. Blank R. Blank HE.
That clue: astronomer who lost part of his nose in a sword duel.
I don't know about that, but that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
It's 15 across. Blank A. Blank ES.
The clue takes a bit off.
Trims, takes a bit off.
Eases.
Eases. Nice.
Now, I don't know, though. 5 down looks so weird.
Olson, maybe, and then
Oh,
5.
that's not Olson. That's Oslin.
Oslin, you're right. Excuse me. Well, I'll take that
Eases
away.
doesn't feel as good to me as.
You don't love it? Low budget feature. Something picture.
A B picture or something, right?
Yeah, B picture.
So then we have
Bruche, maybe? That looks pretty good.
Oslin. Well, 15 across, though, takes off a bit. Now it's PA. It's pairs, P-A-R.
Excuse me.
And the person's name is Erlin.
Yeah, Erlin. We'll have to look that up.
7 down, stormy weather composer. Okay.
11 down, blank, blank, blank D.
That clue, device used in interactive museum displays.
I don't know. Device used in interactive museum displays? iPod, you think? Maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, cool. 12 down, blank, 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 U.
That clue, what a hamburger button opens.
It's a menu.
In what world?
That's what you call the little hamburger buttons, or those little like 3 lines.
Oh, okay.
You know,
you're right about that. The quotes. I wasn't. I had.
You're thinking like a website. You're just like every menu for a restaurant. You get there by pressing a button shaped like a hamburger.
Yeah, but it's just the 3 lines on top of each other. You press it, and it opens.
Horizontal line set. Yeah.
We're all familiar with that.
Yeah, sure. Not a hot dog menu.
I've heard of that hamburger button before.
Okay, well, we've got some True Clue options.
3 True Clue options.
Indeed.
In a row.
10 across, HIM blank.
Yeah. 16 across, OPE blank.
Yep. And MON blank for 19 across. So a few of those.
Okay.
Do you want to pick one and I'll pick one and we'll.
Yeah. I'll say, how about for 19 across, I can do that one.
Joe Trevino comes in for 5 across.
Brahe, B-R-A-H-E.
Okay,
good correction.
So
that'll be good for.
Yeah,
we didn't know that.
No.
Thank you, Joe. And now for 19 across True Clue game, I'm going with Thelonious blank.
Okay. And I'll just real quick say, producer Sam, I'm maybe a couple of seconds behind, but it looks like the visuals are kind of off in the window. Oh, he's fixed it already. Good kid. Okay, well, so wait, did you give me a clue for 19 across, David?
Yeah, Thelonious blank.
Monk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. It could be that. 16 across could be it could be like Will and Jada's relationship.
Oh dear. Do you think that the word open would be in 2 answers though, with 44 across?
No,
open MRI?
Probably not.
But
still, it's a good bit.
Yeah, good bit. Open.
Thank you.
A good way to. Oh dear, way to connect it to
pop culture.
Current. Yeah. Good job.
All right. Well, then HIM. It could be
a brand.
Hims.
Brand of bald
for baldies
pills. Yeah, for balding.
Yeah, Hims.
Yeah.
Could be that. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But the True Clue for 10 across, classic Jumbotron shout out.
Hi, Mom, and it bleeds off the edge.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, if it bleeds off the edge, then
mated. It is touts.
There we go. Good save, David.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Certain newspaper column, OPE blank.
Op-ed. Yeah. Opposite of the editorials.
MON blank, long locks.
So it's going to.
Maybe it goes off to the side.
Long. The other one doesn't, though. 17 across doesn't go off the long locks. What's 13?
Whoa.
What's 13?
13 down, OD
Dedicated
blank S.
works. Odes.
Something's
wrong. iPod could be wrong. What's
It
Are we
could
supposed
be.
to put? Are you supposed to squeeze in all the letters?
Are
No.
you, wait, you mean like you want me to like
Yeah.
do rebuses for all of those?
Yeah. Is that what they want you to
I
do?
don't know. Well, let's
I
see
can't believe that
if
they want you to do that.
Classic Jumbotron shout out.
Hi,
Hi, mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, that
Nearly
is
a
right.
puzzle is. What did it say?
Medusa menu.
Useless oust horror 8 mated.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Do you want me to go through and try and put all of those in with the rebus?
Oh my goodness. It doesn't seem like it would be worth it. I bet they would give it to us if we. But you're right. I think we should put the A in. Yeah. Almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here.
Racehorse.
And here.
Iceman. Oh, goblets. This is a good way for us to see if it does say marginalia.
Yeah.
Iceman. Yeah. Margin. Oh, it just is the word margin on each side.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
So yeah, I and then nerdy. Good stuff.
Okay. And now it changed that one to. Okay, wait, no, we're good. Sorry, what did I just do?
Oh, it's ever the D. Yeah, the D should be.
There we go.
Sela.
Okay, so
Lord.
hi, mom, and Medusa, and not far off. I get it. You are.
And then NG.
Wait, no. PGA Tour Sursen. That doesn't work.
Susan. It's.
Oh, I see. It's just, yeah, I'm saying them, but they
Yeah.
don't actually need. I don't think this is going to be. This is.
You think we have something wrong in the puzzle?
I think we might. I
That's
probably
fine
just
if that's what
made
it
a-
is. But I'm
I
trying to look
probably
around.
just made a little
Epsom,
you know,
and then
and
dry
put something
martini,
in there
and
that didn't need to be.
let's see. Okay. Horse feathers.
Okay.
Well,
You know, we could do the old just reveal our
yeah,
mistakes.
I think we just reveal. I think that
I'm sure it's just a typo. That
I
did
stand behind
something.
everything that's on this grid. I don't know what could be
Let's
different.
do check puzzle.
Yeah, check puzzle.
Check puzzle will exclude it from your streak. Okay.
Oh, that's fine with. Yeah, but we knew those. It's
Oh,
iPod.
iPad.
iPad.
And long locks is a main. Okay.
Of course. Of course. I'm not a
and
moan.
ace horse. Nope, that's an O. That's an C. And that's an E.
Sorry. Oh, Daniel.
There we go. We got this. We got this. We're almost there. This one is U, and this one is nope. O and S. No, wait, so close. What did I do? Did I screw something up?
Oh, mated is atop. The one across is it should be an A instead of the M.
Okay. Congratulations, we done did it. I knew it was just like well, when make a mistake. That wasn't just like a missed thing. The
Yeah,
iPad
we just
main. We should have known that one long
Yeah,
ago.
iPad, and we didn't look back at 19 across. Yeah, that was a bad mistake.
But still, you know,
Yeah.
hey, we're not doing this for money.
Nope.
So people can just take what they get. Well, now it's time to do our etymological pass, isn't it? Let's look up some stuff.
All right, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Take a picture.
So yeah, what word comes to mind first for you?
Let's
unknown
start
thing?
with the Easts, and let's
Yeah.
see what that is all about. So Etym Online. Here we go. East. Let's just try the word east first. Okay, east, an adjective. Easterly, eastward, easte. From Proto-Germanic aust, east, literally toward the sunrise. Old Frisian ast, east, aster, eastward. Dutch oost, Old Saxon ost, Old High German osten, German ost, Old Norse oster. From the east, from Proto-Indo-European Os, to shine, especially the dawn. Australia.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so that's
it's not.
interesting.
Is it a bridge term? Like,
Yeah, well, that's east, not easts. Let's see what comes up for easts. No.
well, the etymology won't probably talk about the.
So I probably just gotta like Google it, right?
Well, or do you just think that it's about bridges, like constructions that people cross over, and they cross the east? Is that
What was the clue again? Let's see about it. East.
three down? Some bridge positions.
No, I feel like that doesn't quite work for let's say some bridge positions. Postions. Crossword clue. Okay, well. Easts. That doesn't give us a definition though. So bridge positions. Some bridge positions. No explanations here. East.
Oh, east.
Conservation. Moving towards the east. I don't know. Well, sometimes you see how far you can go to
Yeah.
look up
We
thing.
don't know.
Let's look about like bridge card game.
Yeah.
Easts. Contract bridge or simply bridge is a card. Basic form.
Search for the word easts on this Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
East wins.
Yeah, in a no trump game, East wins the trick, having played the highest spade card. East West pair, yeah.
It must just be a standard way to describe the four people at the card table. There's north, south, east, west, right?
Gotcha, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that's fun. I've never played bridge.
I think is that one of the ones where you're on a team with the person across from you, but you can't really talk about you can't see each other's hands.
I think so.
I think those are cool games.
Yeah, Hearts.
Oh,
Hearts is everyone for themselves.
Yeah, everyone for themselves, but that's a great game.
Spades is one with a partner. Okay, what else?
Well, Hoar, Hoar, we were going to look up.
Oh, yeah.
As the type of frost.
Mm-hmm. HOAR. Okay. Old English, har, hoary, gray, venerable, old. The connecting notion being gray hair from Proto-Germanic, hair, hera. Old Norse, har, gray-haired, old. Old Saxon, Old High German, her, distinguished, noble, glorious. From Proto-Indo-European, kai, k. I don't see how you get there, but source of color adjective, see hue. German also used the word in a title of respect in hair. Okay. Frost is recorded in Old English, perhaps expressing the resemblance of the white feathers of frost to an old man's beard. Used as an attribute of boundary stones in Anglo-Saxon, perhaps in reference to being gray with lichens, hence appearance in place names. Oh, do you know place names with word whore in it?
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Well, that's fun. So really, yeah, it's just because it's white, like your hair, like an old person or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Whore.
Or like Jack Frost himself.
Yeah, he's an old man. Jack Frost?
Such an old man.
Okay, what else? What else, David?
Well, we could do Tycho Brahe. We could look him up.
Let's do that. Here on the wiki.
I don't even remember the clue. Is that an author of a book?
It was an artist.
Ah, an artist.
Nope. Tycho Brahe. Oh wow, yeah, look at this dude.
Astronomer.
He's astronomer, that's right. Born Tig Ottesen Brahe, Danish astronomer.
Huh.
December 1546 to 1601 he lived. So alchemist, astrologer, astronomer. Okay, cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
Anything specific about him? No. He was. Oh, not by poisoning. Okay, that's not exciting then.
His
Okay, what
body
else?
has been exhumed twice. Wow.
Oh. Okay. Kemas.
Well, okay, let's take a look.
Nipple. Should we Google nipple and see what comes up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could. What about Atari?
Oh yeah, Atari.
That
Think
is supposed to
that'll
be
be
the
an
word you
etymology?
use in Go when you. But we had mate and Atari in the same puzzle. That's pretty fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see some
Oh, we need to
disambiguation.
disambiguate. Yeah.
Other uses. No,
Japanese
Atari.
word used in the game Go
Where do you see that?
under other uses. The top item.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't actually.
Okay.
See,
Atari is a term for a situation where a stone or group of stones has only one liberty and may be captured on the next move if unable to attain additional liberties. A group in such a situation is said to be in Atari or under Atari. Beginners often verbally call out Atari in a manner similar to calling out check in chess, but it is considered inappropriate for more advanced players. In the illustration, the triangled white stones are said to be in Atari because the black can capture them in a single move. Okay, well.
Okay.
We've learned.
Oh,
Now,
sure have.
Remember,
Atari.
mind your manners. Once you've become a very
Pro,
advanced
but,
player,
I mean, we
stop.
can say it for a long time because we're not going to be very good when we start.
Good stuff.
Okay. Go. Atari Babar. Should we take a look at old Babar?
Oh, good old Babar. You read Babar in your day. No? He's he was like a French elephant that was civilized. He came in from the forest and lived with people.
Oh yeah, look at this guy. Oh wow, yeah, he's super
Clearly,
down.
he's wearing a green suit and a gold helmet.
A crown.
A crown, right?
Yeah. Okay, so is he king? Is he royalty?
It makes it look that way. That he's like a prince from Elephant Land visiting the humans, kind of.
Okay. Babar.
Babar, yeah. You could look him up on Wikipedia. Babarnold, Timberthrax.
I tried going to Wikipedia through Wikipedia, and it wanted to correct Babar to something else. But let's
something
see.
else we don't. Oh, disambiguation, please.
No such luck.
What?
Babar elephant.
Yeah, Babar. Yeah, there it is.
Bob O'Reilly. Babar the elephant character appeared in 1931 in the French children's book Histoire de Babar by Jean de Brunhoff. Yeah, a tale that Brunhoff's wife invented for their children, an elephant named Babar, whose mother is killed by a hunter. Babar escapes and in the process leaves the jungle in exile, visits a big city, and returns to bring the benefits of civilization to his fellow elephants. Just as he returns to his community of elephants, their king dies from eating a bad mushroom. Because of his travels and civilization, Babar is chosen king. He is a king, hence the crown, of the elephant kingdom. He marries his cousin, Celeste, and they subsequently have children and teach them valuable lessons.
Yeah, it's great stuff. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
Don't marry your siblings, cousins. Okay.
Yeah, that's not taboo in Elephant Land.
No, you could definitely get down with your cousins in Elephant Land. Okay, well, that's Babar. Now I know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. Now I know. Okay, well, anything else here, David?
I feel like we could spend all day really looking up.
But we could
and spending too much time in Edom Online. But
just one last. What is
it?
One last etymology. I like this word, oust.
Oust, fun word.
Yeah, fun word. So early 15th century, oust and eject, dispossess, from Anglo-French ouster, which is why. Oh, go ahead.
You go first.
Oh, I think I've said this before. I feel like that word ouster throws me off because I always want to think of that the ouster is the people or persons doing the ousting, because
Uh-huh.
that's what you do. To oust is to eject.
Yeah, and then
Get rid of.
ouster is a weird noun.
Yeah, ouster is the whole ejection, the whole getting
Yeah.
rid of is the ouster.
Yeah. I never
Um,
thought of the connection to this etymology though, because it's related to so many words that we use.
yeah, oster, remove, take away, take off, evict, dispel, liberate, release. From modern French, auter, Latin obstare, stand before, be opposite, stand opposite to, block. In
Yeah.
Vulgar Latin, hinder, from ob, against, to star, and stare, to stand, stand against.
I think the word like stranger comes from this, but the word, the book, the Camus book.
The stranger.
We usually call it the outsider, though. I think.
No, I feel like
Or
we call it
the
the
stranger.
stranger. Yeah.
Well, it was translated into English from that, but the original title is like in French, l'étranger, which is like the outsider.
Yeah.
And it's the same, but the stranger and outsider are both from the same outre root.
Mm-hmm.
So is the word outrage.
Okay.
In French, like when someone says something is outré, or like is something too far. That's too far. That's outré.
A bridge too far.
Yeah, like that.
Too many easts.
But I always thought that outrage had something like, if you split up the etymology, it would be OUT blank RAGE, and it would be something like people are feeling the rage. People are feeling a kind of a rage because
on
of
the outside.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with rage. It's like the age is just from French. It's like outrage, or it has
Ultrage from Vulgar Latin, ultraticum, excess, ultra. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't have to do with out.
Well, it doesn't have to do with rage.
Oh, excuse me, or rage. I don't think it has to do with, although out maybe. Let's see. Yeah, folk etymology. Yeah,
outrage. That's weird. That's weird. I would have. I misspoke then, because it's not what I was expecting.
Well, but you're
Anyway.
right here that it's not the passing beyond reasonable bounds in any sense, meaning narrowed in English toward violent excesses because of folk etymology from out plus rage. But that's a folk etymology.
Folk etymology. Okay,
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, well, that was a fun detour. I feel like we've covered the etymological pass.
Yeah, it's all done, and it's time to move on.
Yeah, because the art section is here.
Yep. I hope you're ready for it. And I hope you're ready for it, David. I was talking to the listener first time. I hope
good.
you're ready
Yeah.
for it in your ears.
Yeah.
And your eyes.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about TV shows or movies, so sometimes you have IMDb up. Do you think that you're going to be using IMDb for the things you're talking about?
I am going to be using IMDb for some of the things that I'm going to be talking about.
Yeah, for one of the things I'm going to be talking about, I have that too.
Okay, why don't we go for one? Let's just do quickies, and we'll just do
Okay.
you tell me what it is.
Okay, well, this might overlap with you, so
Okay.
You go first.
Okay, one of the things I wanted to share is that I have watched both seasons of Love is Blind. I really wanted to talk to Lindsay about it because I'm sure that she's seen it.
Yeah.
But it surprised me, and then it didn't. Or I would say it's like it surprised me by how innovative it was, and then surprised me by how basic it ended up being.
Oh, okay. So double surprise. So you were a little disappointed by that last surprise.
By the end. The endings, the weddings themselves. Have you seen
there was still some window was there into the human experience that was worthwhile?
Yeah. I think there was some insight into, humans and how we fall in love and things like that. It genuinely felt like watching people fall in love.
Have you seen the Japanese ones?
No, I haven't seen that.
And they have them in Brazil. They have Brazil.
Yeah, I've heard there's others. Yeah.
Well, this show, the one you're talking about, but also the one from Japan and Brazil have been on at my house. So I've seen.
I see.
I'm familiar with what you're
Caught.
sharing with us.
You've caught bits of it.
Yeah, yeah. And
Well,
I do
tell
think.
Chantel I want to talk about it then.
Okay, well, I'll send her your way.
Thanks.
Um,
Okay, that's all we need to do though. I think just a quick little taste. Is she there?
Did you hear that? Yeah.
Did someone want to talk about Love is Blind?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Chantel, hello.
Listening from upstairs.
I'm gonna
Popping
turn
in
off
through
my
the green
green
screen.
Oh my gosh, baby Beckett.
screen thing. So it's just.
Look at that. So,
Did you want to talk
first
about season 1 or season 2?
we could talk about either season 1 or season 2. Which one is your? I liked season 1 better. I'll say.
Okay, I think maybe I liked it better too, although season 2 is more like recent in my mind.
Okay. So what is your biggest your top line takeaway for the show and the seasons?
Man, like I will say, I think a top line takeaway: the people are brave.
Uh-huh.
It seems awful and wonderful all at the same time, and they all just seem so like vulnerable and brave, unless they're not, in which case.
And if they're fake, is that the implication?
Or they're just closed, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I will say a lot of the humans are awful.
If you had to marry one of the humans from the show, both of the seasons, who would you marry?
Maybe like Deep Tea.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like just none of those guys.
Okay. Yeah.
What
Now
about the Japanese one?
Oh yeah, have you seen Love is Blind?
haven't seen the Japan one. So
watch it. I'll rewatch it. We could have a whole other section.
okay.
So beautiful, Daniel. It's so beautiful.
Terrific. Well, I am so happy that you popped in. How did you hear? Did you just hear him say the words?
No, I'm a listener. I was like watching on YouTube.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And luckily I
Well,
come down the stairs and pop in.
thanks. You're the best. And does Beckett have anything to add?
He also likes Love is Blind Japan. He thinks, and I don't disagree, Love is Blind Brazil is the lesser of the franchises.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I see. Well,
But it's the dubbing.
that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Choose the art
So,
section.
I love ya.
Love you too.
bye. Love you. Okay. Well, David, now it's your turn. Give me one of your entries.
Well, again, it's been. Is my audio okay here now?
It's okay. Yeah. It's now just computer, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I have been watching. I guess I'm going to say, since it's the only show I've completed all the way. There's another show I've been watching that is very interesting, but it's not done yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to say *Halt and Catch Fire*. Have you watched that?
I've watched the first season of *Halt and Catch Fire*, and I enjoyed it a lot.
I watched the first season too. I really like the cast. The cast is just really good.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize what I was getting into when I started season 1. You kind of it's a period movie or show that takes place in it takes place in the 80s or something like that. At least
The
season
advent of or sort of like, I guess at the just sort of the advent of like home
personal
personal computers. Yeah.
And this is just a kind of a group of people who were participating in that industry early on, and it's kind of just the drama that surrounds their lives. It's very interesting, kind of look back and a peek at those years, when you and I were born and raised, and to kind of to see have a narrative be built around people who were brilliant in that industry, and some of the characters are just really great. I like. It's weird to say it, but out of all the great stars, Lee Pace and Scoot McNairy, Mackenzie Davis, and Carrie Bechet, for me, Scoot McNairy just like his character sticks with me, and I think about him all the time.
Yeah.
So there's just something about the show that is just I recommend kind of sticking with it to the end. It just has interesting arcs, and the relationships are well developed. I really like it.
Great. Well, I certainly, I can't remember. I don't think I gave up on it out of boredom or anything. I think I just simply got a bit distracted by other things. It's hard to always finish things, but I really did enjoy it. And I Scoot McNairy is great. Lee Pace, I thought was like, just like really magnetic, kind of always that way.
He's the show is not about Steve Jobs, because in the show the characters refer to Steve Jobs. They talk about Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and stuff like that. But he is kind of playing like a Steve Jobs character, a Steve Jobs-esque character.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me do just another quick taste of something else I wanted to review.
Okay.
And it's an episode of a podcast, and I haven't listened to the entire podcast, but it's and maybe you told I cannot remember
what podcast
where I heard about it, but it's called Dead Eyes.
I don't know this, so this is new to. I don't think I.
Okay, you will love this, David. Okay, so actor comedian Connor Ratliff.
Okay.
He's in The Marvelous Miss Maisel. Okay. Embarks on a quest to solve a very stupid mystery that haunted him for 2 decades. Why Tom Hanks fired him from a small role in the 2001 HBO miniseries Band of Brothers. So
I've heard about this.
Okay, yeah,
I've heard about this.
I thought you might have. So he quick rundown. He in 2001, he's a young man. He's cast as a small role in episode 5 of Band of Brothers. It's when Winters becomes, like a higher captain, and then he gets an orderly. And it's the role of that little orderly who Ron Livingston tells him to go get a bacon sandwich. That guy.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Okay, I've watched this so many times.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he had the role, but then Tom Hanks once people were like, all of his team was like, okay, and here's the guy who's going to be playing this role. He was like, I don't know. He kind of has dead eyes.
Tom Hanks said that.
Tom Hanks said that. It was reported to Connor's agent, and then to him, that he had dead eyes.
Oh, so he didn't tell it to him and to his face.
To his face, no.
That's okay. I mean, that's I couldn't picture Tom Hanks doing that to someone.
Well,
but maybe he would do that to someone.
And Tom Hanks doesn't remember doing this. Spoiler.
Oh, spoiler.
Spoiler. Tom Hanks eventually comes on the show. So he doesn't get the part. And he met Tom Hanks, and he remembers having a fine conversation with him, but eventually he finds out that he doesn't get the role. They're going in a different direction, but he'd already been told this thing about the dead eyes. And so he was like, it kind of devastated him for a while and like made him feel real down, but eventually kind of picked himself up and just like moved forward with his life, kind of got out of show business for a while, pursued other things, and then kind of fell back into show business. And eventually had this story that he would tell everyone of like, yeah, I was almost on Band of Brothers, but Tom Hanks said I had dead eyes.
Right.
And eventually people were like, you should do something with that, explore it. And in fact, they weren't saying, hey, you should look into your eyes problem, No. So apparently, John Ralphio, what's that guy's name? Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, Ben Schwartz.
He's they're friends, and he helped him kind of like get some producers to help him make to start this podcast.
Oh, funny.
Dead Eyes. And he kind of just interrogates these questions of like getting fired and like taking rejection and what you do from there. And eventually this podcast gets enough momentum, and he does interviews with people like Adam Scott, and he has Colin Hanks on, and he has, just a whole bunch of them. But eventually then he talks to, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks' son and daughter tell him about the show, and he emails him and says, I'll happily come on. and do an interview. So I won't say too many spoilers, except to say that Tom Hanks feels terrible finding this stuff out, but then is also obviously just like the consummate nice guy in offering to come on and talk to this man about his experiences. And it's a beautiful conversation. That's the only episode I've listened to. And so I feel, like I'm definitely going to go back and listen to some more. It's well produced and he's very interesting. Oh yeah. He talks with a bunch of people. Anyway, yeah, that's it for
Cool.
that one.
I will check that out. People have that's not the first time I've heard about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you got another one, David?
Yes. I guess I have a podcast while you're in podcast.
While I'm in podcasts.
And I don't really have a specific episode. So I would say like on this one, you can kind of just find the one
show,
that interests you. But it's called, it's the Lex Friedman podcast. Do you know this?
Oh yeah. You sent me, remember
yeah, of course. Well, you never heard of this man before I recommended this episode?
I'd heard the man's name,
Okay.
but I could not have told you that he was a podcaster or what he was all about.
If you start listening to this from the early episodes, you see that it was started out as like an MIT project. Like it was a course he was teaching, and then it incorporated this podcast series. And so he was interviewing all these. And if you start at the beginning, I think his first guest is Max Tegmark, who's like a philosopher of thought and someone who's working on. I think he's one of the people who talks about being worried about artificial intelligence as a potential threat and what concerns to have. But
wow, Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's had actually Elon Musk on for like maybe 4 times. But I guess, yeah, as you scan through there, basically he just has people who are working on artificial intelligence. In general, that's who he has on for like the first 100 episodes, maybe.
Sure.
People who are in the field of developing, software that does stuff like that. But then he expands to have tons of types of people on. But some of the episodes end up. You're bound to find someone who's interesting to you. One of his main rules is that he has to have them on. Earlier on, he lets people on. He lets people have smaller episodes, but his general rule is like it has to be a few hours, and he prepares really good questions, and he thinks, he also thinks of questions on the fly that are interesting. So I just recommend, if this kind of thing sounds interesting to you, it surely will be. It'll contain episodes that guests that will interest you, I think, and I would check out. It's also very. He can. The host has a monotone voice, and it's a little bit.
It's pretty dry.
It could be pretty dry, but
sure.
Just be prepared for that. And if you can kind of be, some of the guests are lots less dry though. So
sure.
Anyway,
great. The Lex Friedman
this podcast, Lex Friedman.
Great.
Podcast.
Well, I have listened to the one episode you sent me before, and I found it very interesting. So I would definitely embark on this one. And okay, well then, while we're in podcasts, let me tell you about one more, just real quick, and this will be my last one.
Okay.
And the podcast is called Cover Story.
Okay.
And it's from New York Magazine, and they do investigations. And in season 1, they do a investigation into psychedelic therapy, and specifically the world of underground psychedelic therapy in season 1. And it's very fascinating. It's a little bit dismaying. It's a lot of bit dismaying, but it's all very interesting. It's very well produced, and great interviews and great storytelling. And I'm about halfway through the first season, and I've just been just flying through it. I just basically heard about it like yesterday and listened to
Oh
it.
wow.
So I just wanted to
Okay.
mention it.
True crime.
Yeah, well, there's kinds of illicit, there's some stuff going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just leave you with that. You got one more?
I got one final thing. It's a book.
Okay, a book.
So I don't know what app you used for books.
I guess Google. I'll just Google it.
This is from author Alison Bechdel, and it's the book "The Secret to Superhuman Strength."
Okay. Ooh, that's nice, cute art, kind of old school.
It's a graphic novel, I guess it's fair to say. Alison Bechdel is a graphic novelist, a comic artist, and she also did Fun Home, a book I've read it, and she kind of writes these biographies of and Fun Home was a time of her life from her childhood, and this is kind of a biographical telling of her development in kind of and her attempt to kind of be athletic and to live a healthy life and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But like, yes, from childhood, it's cool. It shows you a few samples though there on the screen that you can see. Anyway, she's a great artist, and she's a great. She's very clever, and her storytelling is. Well, I should say, especially for anyone out there who has read her previous book, if you like, or her previous books, if you like this kind of thing, then you should keep reading, because this, continues to tell the story of her life that she's been telling already, and or you may have seen the Broadway adaptation of that book Fun Home that was a Tony Award winning program. Okay. Fun Home, and because it played here at the Salt Lake Acting Company, they did a presentation of Fun Home. Anyway, Alison Bechdel is just an interesting character, and she's lived an interesting life, and I recommend reading all of her stuff. But this is just her newest thing that I've come across, and I continue to recommend it.
Terrific. Well, that's 3 apiece. That's a pretty good. That's not a bad Bab Arnold, if I do say so myself.
Not a bad Bab Arnold.
Babar.
Well, you'll never forget Babar the elephant.
Bab Arnold the elephant aardvark.
What else? Have you been watching more poker?
No, I haven't been watching too much poker these days. I am still playing some poker.
You're playing?
I do play. I've been playing some poker. I've been playing VR poker. And
I see. Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
But I'd say I've kind of come back down and sort of plateaued off to playing a couple days a week.
Okay.
I've been just doing other stuff. So, well, that's, thanks.
We've got to the end of the program.
The end of the show. And
here we are.
We'll just say thank you for listening. Thanks to producer Sam and Sultan Studios. You can subscribe to us in their podcast. You can like us and subscribe on YouTube. You can put a review in Apple Podcasts. That's really good. So send us an email, crosspodwordcast@gmail.com. And any other bits of housekeeping? When will we be back, David?
We'll probably be back some Thursday in the future.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe, and we'll talk to you about this after we get off mic, to plan a live in-person one, if possible.
Yeah.
Because we need to kind of brush off our live stream cart gear, get it operational again for some work we're doing, and so we thought that might be fun, and we might not be able to do a Thursday just based on we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll find a day that works.
We'll announce it. We'll try to give people an announcement like a week ahead of time. Let people know, hey, we're going to do this one. It's going to be super fun. Maybe we'll have a guest. Who knows? So
Barry will be able to kind of have some heads up.
Yeah, and Barry from
Alabama. Well, that sounds excellent, Daniel, and Sultan Studios. Thanks for everything today. This was so much fun.
Yeah. And David, anything you want to say?
Oh, the other show I've been watching is Severance, so people should check out Severance on Apple TV.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good place. Oh, that's a good place to stop recording.
Record.